Hi guys, welcome back. I wanted to share the centerpieces that I'm going to be using on Thanksgiving Day that I put together. So I wanted to kind of, I did one. I have two because I have two long tables that we're going to be doing. So I made one already. I wanted to show you what the final product looked like, and then I'm going to show you how I put it together and how I, arranged it. I'm just going to slowly turn it, and it's decorated on all sides so that whichever seat you're sitting at, there is pretty decorations to look at all the way around. So you can see I've got some of these candles from Target. I got those on clearance. Again, with this was part of the Halloween clearance on Halloween Target clearance, but that falls perfectly with fall. This was the tray from the Dollar Tree. These flowers, these green flowers came from Michael's, and I think I paid like 44 cents each. And then these and these up here were from the Dollar Tree. And then the white one came from Michael's as well. The ribbon came from Michael's. It was all part of their fall clearance. It was like 80% off the flowers, the ribbon. And so what I've done, I'm gonna hold it up here, is I took a regular old plain glass mason jar and I painted. I used a paint, and this is the paint that I used. It was the metallic acrylic paint in 20K gold. And so what I did was I just poured it all in there as much as I could. There's still some left. And then I swirled it all around. And then once everything was evenly coated, I took a paper plate and wax piece of paper and I turned it upside down. And I just kind of moved it around a couple times just to make sure everything was coming out that I wanted to. And then when I felt comfortable with that, I set it back up to dry. Let me put this back. And so I think the color came out really pretty. And I used these fall leaves that were part of all of the flowers. I wanted to just add a little something, so that's what that is. So that's how that came out, guys. I'm really pleased with it. So again, that is number one of my centerpieces for Thanksgiving. Now the second one, so let me just go through the steps with you. So here we go. Here's our mason jar. Again, I used this one on the last. Yes, I used this one on the last one. This one I'm going to use this color. So you can see the differences. Acrylic paint again, and this one is in New Penny. These came from Target clearance. Okay, so again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour it in here. Hold on. I'm going to pour it in here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to literally take my jar.
Stop.
Okay, hold on. Sorry guys, hold on. You can't play with that. I have to put it over here, okay? Because that's for Thanksgiving. Okay. Sorry, you guys are seeing my work mess here. I kind of work in chaos. So, yep, so what we do is, we pour it in, and then once we pour it all in, we just swirl it around. We swirl it around. We swirl it around until we feel that it's, really covered top to bottom. And then, like I said, you're going to take your paper plate and your wax paper, and then you're just going to pop it upside down, let the excess drain, move it over a few times just to see, and then plop it back up and let it dry overnight. So that's what you need to do first to get that color.
You go turn it up and
Right.
cut it.
Okay, and then so the next thing I use, so in this one, I'm going to use some different flower pieces. I'm going to use this one. So once it's all painted, I'm going to use one of these. And no thank you. And then just to give it a little, okay, thank you. And of course I had to cut all of these. Of course I had to cut all of these down, you guys. They were super long, so I had to chop them all down. I have to show this, thank you. And then, so we're gonna add a whole lot of yellows in there. See, some of these are still too long. We'll have to cut those down. We're going to kind of surround these, the brown with the yellow. See where I'm going with that? I think that's going to work. So yeah, we're going to kind of just fill in
Then on
where we can on the yellows. Okay, thank you. And so we've got this lovely contrast, which I'm really pleased with. This is how most likely I'm going to do it. I'm going to have to trim down some stems, but I think that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to really do this great contrast with the yellow. Oh, that's paint. No. And the brown. And again, this is the color that's going in. I think it's going to look just fine. And then what I did is from the Dollar Tree, this was just one branch, like one stick. And so I just pulled them apart and then I would just stick them in. It's hard because it's not all actually put together, guys. But I would just stick them in here and there just to give them a little extra flair. And that's how we would, I can't really see, sorry. Teresa, can you back up? I can't see, can you back up? Thank you. So this is how it's gonna look. Okay. Sorry guys, I can't give you a good view here. So that, is basically how it's gonna look in the end. It's gonna go on the charger as well. We're gonna use some ribbon, which I'm not too sure which ribbons we're gonna go. I'm not too sure which ribbons we're gonna go with. These are the two we just went with. I am, again, going to use the flat. Okay, she's taking the part. It's fine. We're going to use the leaves, the extra leaves that are in plants. We're going to use all those around the front of it on the charger, just like we did with this one. And we will use the pumpkin, and we will use the candles and this little guy. I have extras of those, so that's all going to go on the next charger. So my next step now is to get that mason jar painted. This guy is completely finished. I'm going to put him up aside so he doesn't get ruined. But my next job, like I said, is to paint the mason jar, let it dry overnight, and the next morning I can assemble it the way I want to. But I am really pleased with it, guys. Tell me what you think. Suggestions, ideas, constructive criticism, anything. Let me know what you think. But I'm pretty pleased with how it came out. I'm really loving the colors. And yeah, I think people are really going to enjoy that on Thanksgiving Day. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions on anything or any ideas, leave them in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much for sharing this with me. Bye for now.